When me and my ex were together, you know, you get to the point in a relationship where you start talking about exes that you've been with. The good, the bad, the ugly. He was telling me that one of his exes, so this girl was like his first love. His first proper relationship. They were together for years. She had broken up with him, right? And it broke him. It broke his heart. She had the nerve. This is why girls are crazy. They broke up. She then wanted to keep being friends. And he was like, oh, I don't know, because I'm trying to get over you. And she was like, okay, we don't have to stay friends, but can we still Snapchat each other at least once a day? And he was like, why? And she was like, well, so we can keep our Snapchat streak going. They had been Snapchatting every day since they'd met. So they built up a streak of, I don't even know, it was in the thousands. She broke his heart and wanted to keep Snapchatting him just to keep the streak. And do you know what she did as well that's even worse? I couldn't believe this. And I can't believe him either. So when they broke up, like I said, she wanted to be friends. And she was like, I'll be a good friend to you. I'll help you meet another girl. I'll help you make a Tinder. So she sat with him to make this Tinder account. And do you know what she said to him? She said what would help him get more matches is if he had pictures of him and her on his Tinder profile. As his pictures, when you're swiping, it would just be pictures of him and her. And she said, oh, it's because girls want to match with someone who can see that they've had relationships before. It shows that you don't mind commitment. It shows that you're good around females. He had never been on dating apps before. He'd never really dated. This is like his first love. So he was really naive and was like, okay. And took her word for it. She dumped him. She was trying to stop him from finding another girl. And when me and him matched on Tinder, right? Because me and him already knew each other. Me and him first met when we were 14. But we matched on Tinder. That's kind of how we started talking again. And I knew these pictures of those two on his Tinder profile weren't even that lovey-lovey. You know, they weren't like kissing in the pictures. But I knew it was his ex because I had him on Facebook and Instagram already. I knew what his ex looked like. And when me and him matched and started talking properly, like where we were ringing each other, I did say to him, I think you should take those pictures down. And he was like, why? And I was like, they're not helping you. I would hate it if I was matching with... I don't match with guys like that. If I see a Tinder profile and it's just pictures of them and their ex, I just assume they're not over their ex and I will swipe no. I don't have time for that. And I said to her, I was like, babe, she's trying to cock block you. She's trying to stop you finding someone else. And he did remove them and I like helped him out because at this point, me and him... I just saw him as my friend because I always do it. If I'm on Tinder and I see someone I know that I don't hate, I'll swipe yes, even if I'm not into them. It's just like, oh, I know you, swipe. So with him, it was initially like that. But I couldn't believe it. Like, I can't believe that he agreed with her that that would be a good idea. But she knew what she was doing when she told him to put pictures of him and her up. That was never gonna help him.